our sponsors.
Inside the bubble with Duncan.
Whoa, wait, you can pull the goalie in here?
Nope, just went to get a Dunkin' cold brew.
Aren't you worried about an empty net?
Nah, I'm pretty cool. Plus the puck is in that spot no one can ever really get to, so.
Guys, I'm like super annoyed right now.
Where there's hockey, there's Dunkin'. So grab a cold brew for game time. Order ahead plus earn rewards. America runs on Dunkin'.
Go inside the bubble with Duncan and see David Pasternak and TJ Oshie play a little hockey. And when we say little, we mean it. Where there's hockey, there's Duncan. So grab a cold brew for game time. America runs on Duncan. I actually needed all of this. This is actually very, very empty right now because the last two series have literally required me to drink as much as possible to make sure that I am limber enough to call these games, Cam, because we got some excitement in the Central Division, my man. But we are not done yet because we have to take a look at the last series of the day, and that is the Tampa Bay Lightning. Your profile is brought to you by Great Clips. Let's take a look at Jewel 18 Awesome. Julian Del Guzzo, 17 years of age from Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Let's get a word from him.
My name is Julian Del Guzzo. I'm from Burlington, Ontario, and my gamer tag is Jewel18Awesome. I think I just hate to lose would be the best thing to describe me as a player. Tampa Bay, I want to represent Tampa Bay because they're a winning team. You know, they won the Stanley Cup last year. I like a lot of guys on their team, and yeah, it's like Tampa Bay, City of Champions. So I think I'd like to play NHL just because it's kind of like imagining that I'm like really in the NHL, kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like, you know, you're just playing hockey on a video game. You got so much imagination with what you can do. You can build your own team on HUT. You can play games. You can build your own franchise, be a pro, you know. You can really do anything on NHL that like you would want to do as a hockey player. So that's why I really feel that I play NHL.
All right, so that's one half of the Tampa Bay Lightning series final. Let's take a look at the other half, who has an absolutely awesome gaming room, by the way. Anthony Behiri, age 28, from Trois-Rivières, Quebec, Canada. Let's have a word from him live, actually, as we will be joined by Anthony right now. First of all, can I just say, goated game room? I think the best one we've seen in GWC. Take us around, man. Give us a little tour.
Oh, okay. I'll try. It's a gaming room built by my girlfriend for the competition. Also a new gaming chair. I'm ready.
Look at that setup. He's pumped and ready to go, my man. Yo, so what's the big key today? What are you trying to do, and what's your biggest focus going into this series?
I think I just stay focused at my game, trying to be creative like I did every time. And you know, everyone can be the surprise in this tournament, and I think I'm one of those guys. So I'll play my best. That's it. I don't have any plans.
Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself. Did I see a officer uniform in your headshot? Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, I'm a police officer, and I just finished my school something like 2 years ago. So I'm playing Shell by the side. So I think I'm not a classic gamer. Like I'm playing a lot of Shell. I'm police officer. I have also a kid. I'm everything. I'm the princess.
I absolutely love this, man. Best of luck to you in this best of 3 series. It'll be incredible to call. Thank you very much, man. Really enjoyed talking to you there. Why don't we take a look at the road to the final here? It's going to be an exciting one to see. By the way, shout out to the gaming and esports dads and moms out there, okay? Like, I will always be in that corner being a dad myself. Look at the brackets here. Jewel swept his way to the final except for that first round. And Annie actually had 2 tough series to get here, including against Sky is Taken. Actually took out Sky in that first round there. So some interesting names left off of this Tampa Bay bracket. But now we have the final. And let's get some final thoughts, Cam, as we boot up game number 1. Any thoughts on this series?
Honestly, Annie the Princess, I've gotten to meet him in person pre-pandemic in Montreal. He's one of the nicest guys that I've come across in the community, and a huge fan favorite if you look in chat. But this was definitely one of the biggest surprises early on. Sky is Taken, getting rounded, and Annie walking into the finals here. It's good to see. I mean, upsets are awesome for, just sports in general, and it's great to see we have one here. And we'll see if he can complete that and take home the Tampa Bay Lightning if he can get through Jewel.
I love the story. He's a police officer in Quebec. He is a father. His gaming room is tight. It's excellent. He's got the game settings, everything. I mean, I absolutely love everything about this. But listen, let's take nothing away from Jewel as well, who has earned his spot right here in the Tampa Bay Lightning final. And this is the final series of the Central Division. Let's just give a shout out to all the other competitors. So this is as we get set, we're trying to sort out game number 1. We promise we'll get to that as soon as we can. So Cam, I'm going to read these names for you in the Central Division, and you tell me what you think of this bracket so far. So we got Fisher, Kush, Hanyuk, Gren, Kesso, Risto, and Sitful.
I think that it's really separated to, again, we're going to see a little bit more underdogs. I think that the East is really just dominant the whole way through. I think there is some upset potential in the Central. I mean, you obviously have the big mainstays in Gren, but Fisher there last year. Now you've got Kesso in the mix. You've got some real huge top-end known players in the community and some guys trying to make a name for themselves. It's going to be a really fun division to watch.
All right, game number 1 between Annie and Jewel. Just about set. Our final series of the day here on stream. Thank you very much for joining us. Season 4 of the NHL Gaming World Championship here at twitch.tv/NHL. And we got some doggos in the background who will be providing commentary for this series. Annie's in blue and Jewel is in white. I'm perfectly fine laying out for this entire series and letting the doggos take over. I hope they time their goal calls, though. All right, so Annie's in white, Jewel is in blue. Any interesting sightings in their hut rosters?
Taking a look, I mean, in net, a Noonan for Annie, and then flashback Hellebuck, the 87 overall flashback for Jewel. In terms of like their team lineup, it's nothing crazy. We've seen some stacked teams early on. Both of these teams are very, very good at this stage of the game, but they aren't super overwhelming as we're going to have a 2-on-0 here.
Oh! Wow, the manual goaltender.
Oh, you got to bury that. Oh my goodness, what a save.
Unbelievable. Meanwhile, the other way in another manual goaltender save. Okay, calm down, people. Are we kidding me? The excitement level's at like a 10 already.
It's the exact opposite of Vag and Sipple, where all the players were doing all the flashy moves. Now these guys are just like, we'll just control our goaltenders.
Oh, he scores! He's like, all right, I take this. Unbelievable.
There we go, 1-0 for the Princess.
What a day. We haven't even gotten to the halfway part of this period. And we have like 3 straight legendary series in GWC. Like, what a day.
It's been really fun. Really, really good.
Lord. Man, you picked a really good weekend to join us, Sleeves.
I guess so, man. I guess so.
Oh, man. Unbelievable.
It's going to be key here for Jewel to keep this close. It's going to be key for him. He's got to keep this game close. And he's a very, very good player. We talked about, Sky is getting upset in round number 1. No slight to him, but even though that was an upset, and he's a very, very good player. So Jewel is definitely the underdog in this one. He's got to keep it close.
So there's Gretzky for Annie. I don't think we've ever had a member of law enforcement as a competitor in GWC before. I might be mistaken on that, but nobody comes to mind.
None that I can think of, no.
I think we've had members of the military before, but I don't think we've ever had somebody who's a police officer, so that's cool. A nice variety of backgrounds. So 3:40 to go in the first period. Oh, nice passing there to create a space in front of the net there by Jewel. But that one stays out. Nice pad save. Matthews to Makar. Medano. So now it's a puck possession game for Jewel. Winds up, shoots. Hedman has it now. Gonchar, Couturier. Here's Matt Barzal. First time we're saying Barzal today.
I think Barzal would fit really well on Badger's team.
Oh, yeah, with the flashiness. Good call.
Yeah.
There's an interception.
Can't get over there.
Seconds to go in the first period.
I've never played
I know. I think everyone's going to be lining up now. It's one of those games where you just study it.
Reminds me. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Nuke. Like I remember meeting Nuke in Toronto for the GWC qualifiers in 2019. It feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
In 2019, and I played him in just like a scrim in the we had that in the back, all the setups, and the Nuke shot, like the low blocker shot that just became known to everyone, and that's all it was deemed. And he was scoring that far earlier than anyone else was. It was just his go-to move. And it reminds me a lot of that, just the gameplay that Badge did that is so different than everyone else's. I'm curious to see if a few guys start to adopt that. But good first period. The end-to-end action, that's a great clip in itself. The back-to-back goalie dive outs was the 2-on-0 save. That I mentioned that in the prior series. A 2-on-0 is an automatic goal. You have to score on that. And he was able to come up clutch.
Second period underway. Annie with a 1-0 lead here in our Tampa Bay Lightning final. This is game 1. Best of 3 series. Ovechkin. Medano for Annie. Nice flip pass to Crosby at the doorstep. Doesn't get there. Matthews. Now for Julian. Up to Crosby. Crosby back to Makar. Makar. Nope, Hedman instead. Hedman, Ovechkin, and the save is made. Makar to Medano. Medano for Annie. Annie, Victor Hedman now will cross the blue line. Lead pass to Medano, but it doesn't have much space to work with there. Back comes Ovechkin for Julian. Jewel to Makar. Makar will shoot, saved. Still has it, though, looking for that one-timer right across the crease. Instead, Annie will finally, no, he doesn't get it out of his zone, and Julian keeps it in. So Jewel behind the net, finally dispossessed by Annie. Annie flips it up to Ovechkin, and Ovechkin might have a step on his defender there. Looking for that Modano one-timer, it doesn't go. Delayed penalty call here against Annie. Annie will touch the puck, and now it'll be Julian on the power play.
There we go. He's going to get a great shot here to tie things up in the second period.
Penalty to number 74, John Carlson. 2 minutes for tripping.
Oh, great feed.
Well, this could be a 4-on-4 now.
You excited for next week?
Next week is going to be the West Finals. Indeed, it's going to be another banger. That's going to close out our club finals. John Wayne, baby.
Yes,
finally, the headshot makes an appearance. I don't know. So I don't know what headshot will be used. I'm hoping it's the scenery one because I've been pushing for it. So I hope, I don't want to know. I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to be told. I have specifically asked not to be told. It's a 4-on-3, by the way, now for Annie as he goes into the as Julian goes into the box.
I haven't seen this, I don't think. The 4-on-3.
Penalty to number 3, John Klingberg. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty.
So now still 1-0 for Annie. He's on a 4-on-3 man advantage now. Yes, the Wayne train indeed. I think John Wayne was in chat earlier. But yeah, we got 8 more games. The final 8 teams. And then after that, we go to the division finals. And I am aware that the Hut drafts have already begun. The East, I believe, already did have their Hut draft. Here's a funny story for you, completely unrelated to this series, but I'll say it anyway. You know how much I appreciate Junior Pens and his like analytical mind. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything.
I was just about to bring this out. Yeah.
So, well, actually, we might be bringing 2 different things up. I'm not going to say anything about the picks because that's not my place.
Okay,
that's not like. So. What I will tell you though is I ask every player for their teams, not so that like I don't share teams, but more from my own studying, getting into GWC. And Junior Pens, as Junior Pens would, gave me a screen grab of his whiteboard. Which makes me laugh so much. It's like, of course he has them organized. And there's a goal by Annie. It's 2-0.
Look at the camera work. He loves it. This is great to see someone, you get the opportunity and you just, you flashy, you want to have some fun. This is great to see. He's leaning into it. You love to see it. Now up 2-0.
I absolutely love it. You're absolutely right. And I love the flash. And this is great. The stories, the background, I absolutely love it. But yeah, Junior Pens with a whiteboard. It was just funny. And then he told me that he actually is teaching an under 14 hockey team, or he's coaching them. So like, not only is he like, he's a guy that belongs in his stats department. Like I'm going to bang that drum until it actually happens. Anyway, well, that's a lot of Junior Pens talk for a Tampa Bay Lightning series.
No spoilers. Go ahead. It's the draft is going to be interesting to dissect with Junior Pens. I'll say that when we get to that stage.
Yes. Indeed, some surprising picks. I'm not giving anything away, though. I promised everyone that I ask. There will be no spoilers because that's on them. If they want to release their rosters, that's on them. But right now, we're looking at the hot rosters of Annie and Julian. And Annie with a break here, partially, making a full 360 to Trouba. Here is Taylor Hall. We haven't heard much from Taylor Hall in GWC. And there's a Taylor Hall card.
Oh, it's a trade deadline, Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall cards in NHL 21 have been phenomenal.
Taylor Hall post-trade deadline has also been phenomenal, to be fair.
Also true.
Julian needs to get back into this game. There's 1:45 left. So, an archivist, pardon me. So the draft works like a snake draft, and it's the order is decided randomly, I believe, and there's a pool of somewhere between 150 and 300 players. I forget the actual number of Hut players. I believe it's all current players. And then it's a snake draft to select them all, and you basically get to see all the attributes and everything, and you basically pick in, I think it's Discord is what they do. Anyway, end of the second period, we have a 2-0 lead for Annie here, and this one has been a fun one to watch, Cam, but Annie in the driver's seat.
No, absolutely. This is a big period for Jewel, much like we saw in the first series between with Kesso earlier on. It's going to be big for Jewel to at least get on the board in this game. You don't want to be shut out, especially in game one, and when you're the underdog. You got to make sure that you're confident that you can actually you can get one on the board here. But Annie's played phenomenal so far, and again, as the favorite going into this, he's done everything he needs to do, and as long as he avoids the breakaways and the 2-on-0s, he should be good here to hopefully lock it down. And see if he can't book his ticket into at least the game one win You see the time on attack there. 6 minutes for Annie, 3 minutes for Jewel. So kind of to be as expected here. We got to see him capitalize on transition for Jewel, though.
All right, third period underway. It's Couturier at the faceoff dot for Annie. Clean faceoff win against Austin Matthews. Third period, 2-0 lead for Annie in white and Julian in blue, who had a dangerous opportunity there. Nice poke check, though. And now it's Matthews for Annie. Annie will skate it around. Here's Makar. Makar up to Pavelski to Couturier. Will wind up. Takes the second shot, but that's a stick save. Still has it behind the net. Looking for the one-timer right in front of the net. Nice pass there, but couldn't get the shot off. Here's Julian. Jewel across the blue line, needs 2 goals. Lemieux to Makar. Makar winds up. It's out of play.
That one's out of play. A couple of good chances here now in the third period. Like I said, it'd be good. It's big for him to get one here.
So here's Modano for Annie. Crosby, 14 and change to go. Here's Crosby again. Back to Gonchar. Gonchar right in front of the net. Jewel stops that. Cleft bomb from the point. Stays out. Here's Crosby. Jones stops it. Lemieux to Modano. Lead pass for Lemieux. Doesn't get there. Another lead pass. That's an offside position, though. And Jewel picks it up. Crosby over to Laine. Patrick Laine, another name we haven't heard too much of. An error there from the manual goaltender. Maybe trying to read that pass, but Laine scores instead.
I think he thought that he was going to go backdoor there, so he switched to his goal line and moved to the backdoor a little. Overplayed a little bit there. As Jewel just keeps the puck and sends it on net. Now a 2-1 game. It's not over yet.
Annie in front. Lafleur scores one-timer.
What a goal there. Able to get one back. Able to get one back there. And now 3-1.
Face-off won by Julian. Makar across the blue line. Has some space. Has room. Julian back. Couturier. Ben scores! And once again, it's a 1-goal game.
There we go. The backdoor one-timer. Able to sneak that one by in a 1-goal game. Now Jewel's starting to heat up a little bit. Big goal there for Jewel.
So 3-2 in the third period. Right? Game 1. Jewel looking to tie the game here, but Annie trying to stop him. There's Joe Pavelski, another new fresh face in GWC. Hut cards at this point. The youngster. Nice goal there. Wow. Ties the game just like that.
Okay. All right, now we're tied. Okay. He woke up in the third. We got a game, folks.
Okay.
7 minutes to go.
Yep. So Annie with Hedman now. We are tied at 3. Here comes Annie in the offensive zone. Had 2 goals early on to make it a 2-0 game, and now we're tied at 3. Julian waking up in the third period, like you said. Here's Gretzky. Annie behind the goal line. Smooth and crisp control. Nobody there to pick up the pass. Julian the other way now. Nice pass to Crosby, and McDavid, the goaltender, was there the entire time, though. Skates up. Winds it up right at the goal line shot. Chase after the puck. Annie trying to get to it. Jewel gets it instead, but gets bumped off the puck. 2:20 to go in the third period. Here comes Annie in numbers. Lots of blue shirts back to defend. Here's Ovechkin for Jewel. And that's a tripping call. Jewel on the power play.
Okay. It was quiet comeback, and now he's a chance to take the lead in the last minute. Oh. A couple of huge saves early in the power play.
Last minute of play in the third period.
And a break there, and scores with 51 seconds to go. Jewel takes the lead with Taylor Hall.
And he's checking out. He just said bye. He got up, put a goal there. Jewel, the crazy comeback here in the third. Okay, where's he going?
Annie might be walking to Montreal. He's so upset at that goal.
Oh my goodness.
All of a sudden, just like that. 48 seconds to go, and Jewel looking for more. Annunen makes the stop. A dangerous play there. Lemieux looking for the dunk. Play continues. Lead pass for Fox. It doesn't get there. 33 seconds to go.
19 minutes, 9 seconds.
And Jewel holding on to a 1-goal lead. Here's Annie. 20 seconds to go. Looking for a lead pass. Crosby behind the net. 14 seconds to go. Needs to do something. Ovechkin down to Crosby. Loses the puck. And that will sail into Annie's zone. Might be too little too late here as Jewel will take game. Maybe time for one more shot here. Doesn't go. Game 1 goes to Jewel.
Holy smokes. Jewel stuns Annie the Princess and takes game 1. The 3-1 comeback. Able to get back into this series. Holy smokes. What a comeback there by Jewel.
What a comeback indeed. And he has a 1-0 series lead in our Tampa Bay Lightning final here in the NHL Gaming World Championship. Completely unrelated. Congratulations to Canada. Golden goal, Nick Paul. IIHF World Hockey Champions. Woo! Go Canada! Let's go!
There we go.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Canada! Dub in the chat for Canada. Throw those Canadian flags in the chat. Here are the highlights from game 1, Cam.
We started out early with Annie the Princess on the backdoor feed. He's fired up. Takes the 1-0 lead. And he's ready. And then another backdoor play halfway through the game in the second period. The sly look to the camera. And then in the third, again, Jewel able to wait out Annie as he switched to his goaltender. Got the goal there, but Annie answers right back with another backdoor tap-in goal to make it 3-1. And then from there, it was all Jewel offensively. Nice feed, backdoor one-timer. Makes it 3-2. And then 7 minutes remaining. Same goal almost to the one-timer there. He's getting a little bit more fired up there. And then under a minute to go on the break, and he scores as Ennunen comes way out to defend that. And an easy goal. And Jewel is 1 game away from repping the Tampa Bay Lightning here in the GWC.
So game 2, this is a tight game. I mean, Jewel definitely woke up in the second half of the game, and Annie took control of the first half, but what adjustments do you see being made here by both players?
I mean, it was kind of an uneventful game for the most part. Like, there wasn't a ton of high opportunity scoring chances. They each other played a lot of the game in the neutral zone and in the offensive zone. They were just forced to the outside. So I think for Andy specifically, he's got to just watch the 2-on-1s and breakaways. He eliminates that, and this isn't a game. He would have skated away with the game 1 win. So I think for Andy, he just needs to be a little more careful. Jules, just keep capitalizing on the opportunities that you get. He wasn't able to control the play a lot in terms of time on attack, but when he got his opportunities, he was able to bury, and that's going to be key if he wants to win a second game here and move on.
So this is an elimination game now, obviously. Jewel in the driver's seat, a 1-0 series lead in our Tampa Bay Lightning final. Winner gets $1,000, moves on in the Central Division. Reminder, they will be joining whoever it is. Fisher, Kush, Hanyuk, Gren, Kesso, Risto, and Sitful representing the Predators, Hawks, Blue Jackets, Stars, Wings, Panthers, and Canes, respectively. And at the end of this series, 3 of the 4 divisions will be set in terms of competitors, as Game 2 is now ready to go. We now will find out if Annie will push this to a Game 3 or if Jewel will close it out here. The reigning Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning in a wild series against the Carolina Hurricanes, the battle of the weather. And this one is underway. Annie with Austin Matthews looking for a quick goal there. Jewel in blue, Annie in white. Jewel with the shot, doesn't go. Still has the puck deep in the zone. Goes back. Here's Makar for Annie. Makar over to Crosby.
Again, just forced to the outside. They're in the neutral zone a lot of this game.
Yeah, no kidding. Intercepted by Jewel. They're finally able to camp up. Jones makes a huge blast from the top of the face-off circle, and Annunen with the windmill glove save. Face-off in Annie's zone. Tie up at the face-off circle. There's that set-piece play that was telegraphed by Annie. Annie now with Crosby trying to do a full 360 spin. Almost lost it there. Modano in front, but Jones with the great defensive effort. Annie has it back again. Here's Crosby behind the net. Gets pinned up against the boards. And now it's Guy Lafleur for Jewel across the blue line. Nice pass to Lemieux. Back to Lafleur, and it's 1-0.
Man, this is crazy. Jewel definitely the heavy underdog, and that looks phenomenal play here. And he has the lead in Game 2.
Scored by number 10,
Just a reminder, everybody, that Canada won the gold medal. 1-0 Jewel. Almost halfway through the first period. Here's Line A for Jewel. Line A. Puck goes all the way down. Annie picks it up. Annie not out of this one yet. Back to Carlson. Carlson winds up. Oh, he picked that corner really well. And it's tied.
There we go. And he rips that one home, and he is not having as much fun as he was earlier. I think he's wasn't anticipating that Game 1 loss, and now he's just much more dialed in.
Yeah, you never know the amount of parity that we see.
9 minutes, 41 seconds.
That we see in this tournament is definitely apparent. Annie ties the game, looking for more. Here's Makar. Hedman at the point. That one sails out of play.
Here we go, the one-timer from way out.
Face off one cleanly by Annie. Oh, that gets intercepted, though. A chase for the puck will be won and swatted away. Nice swat there, but Jewel has it in the offensive zone. Dangerous positioning, a backhand one-timer there, and that will be covered up. Taylor Hall trying the one-timer off the backhand.
There we go. He almost had that one as well. Mimic his first goal.
Face off cleanly won again by Annie. Nice lead pass up there for Mike Modano. Modano up to Jacob Truba. Truba circling, waiting, intercepted by Jewel, but he leaves the puck behind. Here's Fox to Truba again. Mike Modano. Modano circles around, looking for a pass outlet. Instead, will try to skate it up himself. Modano back to Fox at the point. Nice passing there. Crosby scores. Oh, that was a great goal.
There we go. Andy's starting to heat up a little bit there. Great feed. Score on that one. Gross setup. Goal
scored by number 87, Sidney Crosby, assisted by number 9, Mike Modano, and by number 8, Jacob.
Jewel looking to respond quickly. And he does. It's tied at 2.
Oh my goodness. Jewel's not going away. Okay.
Jewel gets tripped up, and now will go on the man advantage. 4:14 left in the first.
Here we go.
And by number 14, time of the goal, 15 minutes, 35 seconds. Penalty to number 8, Kale McCarr. 2 minutes for tripping.
Jewel has it, was looking for that one-timer attempt. There's Modano. Behind the net, here's Ovechkin. Ovechkin dangerously hovering. Lead pass for Lemieux. Oh, gets swatted away. Nice defensive play there by Jewel. Modano. There you go. Couturier right at the doorstep. Annunen makes the stop.
Big save there. Jewel still a minute left on his power play.
Face off. Jewel has it in the neutral zone. Skates right back in. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Barzal for Annie. Here comes Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky has a whole bunch of blue shirts chasing after him, so he's going to have to wait in the neutral zone. Gets bumped off the puck, though. Here's Jewel. With Austin Matthews, has nowhere to go. Just releases the puck there. Here comes Gretzky. Intercepted by Chychrun. Jacob Chychrun, another new name in GWC.
1 minute left in the first period.
Back skate to Makar at the point. Chychrun from the point. Blocker save by Annunen. It's still tied at 2. Makar. Clock ticks away. Maybe time for one more opportunity. Couturier for Annie. Carlson. And looking for a pass, doesn't go. So we're tied at 2 going into the third period. Remember, Jewel has a 1-0 series lead here, Cam. What'd you notice in this period?
Again, opportunity for Jewel. He's just finishing on the few opportunities that he does get. Annie with a couple of pretty passing plays, though, as well. I think he just needs to remain composed in this. You can definitely see that he's getting frustrated that he doesn't have the lead here, and Jewel's doing everything he can to frustrate him.
All right, we're going to get set for our third period here. It could be the final third period. We shall see if Jewel's able to take the lead. That means that he would win the game, and that would be the end of the series. But Annie has other plans, as we're going to get set for our third period in moments. They're just setting things up. It looks like they are almost ready to go. And this is it. Third period, very important for both players. Let's see if we will force a game 3 or if Jewel will close it out.
Here we go off the draw. Chychrun here. Jewel trying to take the lead again. And he won game 1 in the last minute. Yeah, I think my man was ahead of himself a little bit. Second period here. Second period. As now across the line, here comes Annie. Ovechkin to Klingberg. Tries to sauce that one off the boards. Doesn't go. Annie in the neutral zone. Both these guys having a hard time entering the zone. Good blue line defense. Annie has to reset here. sends back around Couturier. That one's going to be poked free. Jewel now into the zone at the blue line. Skates along the blue line, but he'll put himself offside there. 17 minutes remaining in the second period. McCarr now, he runs into his own man. And then here goes Annie. He's tripped up. Now he's going to go back on the power play. And see if he can take the lead.
Tampa Bay penalty to number 10, LaFleur. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty. 3 minutes.
Bumped off the puck. And now Jewel out the zone. Sends that across to Ben. Now Annie the other way with Crosby. Curls up in the corner. Now behind the net. Back out in front. A good read there by Jewel. But he keeps it. Here's Annie now. Down to the corner. Waits to be pressured. To Crosby. Looks for that backdoor pass. It's not open. Goes short side off the bar. And almost had his third. Here goes Ben now. He's tripped up. And we're going to get a 4-on-4 as Annie will take a penalty.
Wow. We've seen a lot of penalties completely nullified. Like from with a 4-on-4. Very quickly.
Yeah. Also, I think you got ahead of yourself. It's the second period.
Oh, is it? Ha! My bad. Look at me trying to set the table, and I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. It's the second period. We got plenty of time then in that case. And now there's a minute power play, by the way. Plenty of time for Jewel, but it's Annie the one that's missing the net there. And here comes LaFleur. Jewel in the offensive zone will skate right in, almost uncontested. Here's LaFleur behind the net, looking for someone in front of the net, but can't find it. Meanwhile, Lemieux skates it across for Jewel. LaFleur to Hall, scores! Taylor Hall, and Jewel takes the lead again.
Jewel out in front again. This would definitely be a big upset. And now he's got the lead in game 2 after winning game 1.
Tampa Bay goal. Scored on the power play by number 9.
Well, we got ourselves a very exciting game on our hands. Annie looking to tie it up quickly. LaFleur in the offensive zone gets bumped off the puck. A lot of physical play here. Multiple shirts going after, blue shirts, I should say, going after Lemieux. And back comes Jewel now. Matthews for Jewel. Jewel, McCarr. McCarr over to Ovechkin. In the offensive zone is Jewel, and he strips it away. Modano gets it back for Jewel in the offensive zone. Here's Modano to Chikrin. Ovechkin. Ovechkin waiting. Matthews now back to Klingberg. To Matthews at the point.
Dangerous.
Lemieux grabs it, and there's McCarr. Now LaFleur for Annie. Annie in the offensive zone looking for that long pass, but read by Jewel. Under 9 to go in the second period. Jewel with a 1-goal lead and a 1-0 lead in this series. Jewel with Modano. Modano to Crosby. Oh, what a nice interception there by Annie. The last second there to stop that one-timer. It was an open net. Gretzky now for Annie. Stopped by Crosby. Lead pass, breakaway. Scores! And an Emmanuel goaltender was frozen in position, and now it's a 2-goal lead for Jewel.
Holy smokes. Capitalizing on his opportunities. I mentioned that going into game 2. He's got to keep doing it. And yet again, look at that Emmanuel defensive play. We're going to get a timeout here from Annie. Trailing 4-2 here in the second period. In danger of losing into to Jewel.
I mean,
interesting finish here.
This is a crazy, another crazy series. Absolutely. As we're seeing back and forth action here, Annie definitely dominated the first half of the first game, and then Jewel was able to turn it back on in the third period and seems to be in control here, even though Annie has been very, very competitive in this one as well. As we are now back, that was a timeout that was taken. Face off at center ice. It's 4-2 Jewel. We are in the second period, not the third. Just under 7 minutes to play. And here's Jones. Jewel looking to add to his lead. Looking for that one-timer well away from the danger area. And Jewel bringing it back. Passing it to Lemieux. Lafleur has it to the point. Jones back to Lafleur. To Taylor Hall, the most recent goal scorer. Jones. Taylor Hall trying to jostle. Gets it there, and that's offside.
Frustrating sequence here, and he's having a hard time getting out of his zone.
There's Liney McDavid, and it's 5-2 for Jewel.
Unreal. What a goal there. And he's just having a hard time getting out of his own zone. Whew. Nice little passing play, and Jewel finishes.
So 5-2, impressive lead here for Jewel in the second period, under 2 to go. He's looking for more, and he gets it, 6-2.
Wow. Okay, I don't know what to say. Like, he is running away with this one.
I mean, Nick G in chat, is Jewel good? I've never played him before. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty good based on the fact that he's absolutely crushing this game right now.
He's having a great series here.
Tampa Bay goal scored by
And now leading by 4, and he's going to need a gigantic... Oh, and he's going to draw a penalty here. This would be big if he can get one here.
And he's definitely going to need to find a way to get back into this one as the faceoff is inside Jewel's zone. Annie on the power play. Clean faceoff win for Makar. Can't get the shot up. Oh, pushed away. And that's a breakaway for Jewel. And the save is made. Big save there for Annie. And now trying to capitalize on the power play. Just can't get set up right now. There's Chikrin for Jewel. As the clock ticks away in the second period, Annie will take that man advantage into the extra frame, or into the final frame, I should say. After 2, it's 6-2, and Jewel in the driver's seat in this one, Cam. If you're Annie, you must be frazzled.
Oh, absolutely, man. He's just... It looks like, even on that last sequence, in the offensive zone on his power play, it just looks like he's just not shooting. He's just holding on to the puck a little too long. Yeah, just it looks like he's rattled. We'll see what happens. I mean, this would be probably the biggest comeback we've seen in GWC. But nonetheless, that's why we play the games.
Exactly, and there's an opportunity at all times. Annie has 20 minutes to create something special. We've seen very special comebacks and plays and moments in GWC history. Let's see what can happen here. But for Jewel, this is an opportunity to secure that Tampa Bay Lightning championship. Hold on to that lead, and usually a 4-goal lead is one that you would hold on to in the third period. Even in Chell, where we've seen major leads evaporate, as we get to the third period now, we are just about set. And it is Crosby and Couturier at the face-off dot. Annie in white, Jewel in blue. And Jewel will want to stay par for the course in order to claim the Tampa Bay Lightning championship and $1,000. Here's Lafleur for Jewel. Nice move to try and evade the defender there, but Annie finally gets it. Penalty has expired, and there's Jewel picking it up. Annie intercepts. Here's Crosby in the offensive zone for Annie. Annie looking for Pavelski at the doorstep. But Jewel reads that and takes the puck all the way back into the offensive zone. Hedman all alone. Surprised he didn't take the shot there. Was looking for a contested one-timer instead. Nice move by Annie there to avoid the defender. back and forth we go in the first 4 minutes. Ovechkin scores at 7-2.
This is wild. There he is, little smirk. I think he knows he's moving on. And he's stunned here. What a good showing from Jewel. He looks happy as he awaits for this one. Oh, my man, we didn't get the quite tight series that we had the last two in this one.
But we did get a surprising turn of events here because it was all Annie all the time in chat, and it sounded like people believed that this might go to a 3-game series. I mean, look, stranger things have happened. I know I keep saying that, but we got to give Jewel credit because we've been really focusing on Annie in this series, and Jewel has really stepped up here and said, hey, shine that spotlight on me.
No, absolutely. 5-goal lead here, and he's looking for more.
What I like about it is he's not taking his foot off the gas. Here's Clefbaum, now McDavid to Crosby. Crosby has a couple of options, looking to flip pass to Laine. The sauce goes, and Crosby will easily saved by Annunen. 12 minutes to go in the third period. 7-2. And that will be a power play. Maybe this will jumpstart Annie's offense here, as he now has the man advantage.
Maybe.
Both Couturiers at the face-off circle. A tie up there. Annie picks it up. Here's Hedman. Hedman, McCarr. Blasts it and scores at 7-3.
All right, 7-3. Let's see a couple quick ones. We saw Risto and Minnesota Trivy score like 15 goals in the span of 7 minutes, so who's to say? Who's to say?
11:38 to go in the third period. Kicked out of the face-off circle by Jewel. Here's Couturier. Nice pass to Voracek, another fresh name in GWC today on today's stream. And Jewel happy to possess the puck in the offensive zone. There's Couturier. Oh. Meanwhile, just leaving the puck there might be an error, was Annie, and now back comes Jewel. Here's Voracek. To Chikrin. Chikrin hits the post!
Off the bar.
Still has the puck in the offensive zone, though, does Jewel. Here's Voracek. Voracek to Jamie Benn. Also a new name. A lot of fresh names in Jewel's roster on his Hut squad.
I think Jewel's team is definitely one of the lower overall ones that we've seen too, which I think leads into the underdog, not expected to win this one kind of narrative.
So Lafleur looking for that one-timer. Didn't find it necessarily, though. Scores! Annie, it's 7-4 with under 3 to go.
Yeah, 1 goal a minute. We're good. Right? 1 goal a minute off the turnover there. Can you imagine?
I mean, we'll see what Jewel's response is here as well. Big face-off win there into the offensive zone. Annie, though, stops it. Looking for that lead pass to Matthews. Gets it there. Matthews stuttering, waiting. But Jewel stops it. Back comes Jewel. 1:50 to go now. Annie gets it back. Here's Trouba. Trouba to Couturier. Couturier to Pavelski. Pavelski, Matthews scored! A bottle cover. It's 7-5 with 1:17 to go.
Nah, not like this. No.
Another face-off win. Always winning the center ice face-offs is Jewel. Jewel with Medano. The save. Where's the puck? Oh, it bounced off the back. 53 seconds to go. It's a 2-goal game. Here comes Annie. Annie across the blue line. To Lafleur. Lafleur was looking for the one-timer, the Draisaitl. Draisaitl behind the net. Here's Lemieux. Lemieux now. Stuttering. Oh, Jewel intercepts that. Jewel has it. Battling for the puck along the boards. Ovechkin gets it. Matthews. It stays in the zone. Draisaitl to Lemieux. Lemieux looking for Lafleur. It doesn't go. 30 seconds to go. It's 7-5. Jewel still has it. Ovechkin intercepted by Lemieux. Lemieux, Draisaitl back to Lemieux. Lemieux in the offensive zone. Lafleur. Oh, he couldn't get the deke. He couldn't get it to go. 16 seconds to go. He stops him. Another opportunity. Lemieux. Oh, the one-timer misses the net. A one-timer missed the net. My goodness. And my word, Jewel hangs on and becomes your Tampa Bay Lightning champion.
Oh my goodness, that's a tough finish. I can't believe that ended up being a game. What a finish there.
Wow. That was a game. What an ending. Multiple goals by Annie to bring it back to within 2, but Jewel was right there to stop it at the very end after an incredibly impressive stretch across periods and games. Cam, he deserves this.
No, absolutely. I mean, Jewel played great throughout both those games. In game 1, he came back down 3-1, I believe, took advantage of all of his opportunities, and then won with under a minute to go, and then came out in game 2 and just every single shot seemed to go in for him, and then was able to hold off the last little push by Annie in the end of the game there. Whew.
Jewel is available, I believe, right now. Jewel, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
All right, congratulations. You are the Tampa Bay Lightning champion. That was definitely a sweaty series. Annie gave it all he could. You gave it all that you could as well. Just take us through it, some of those moments leading up to your championship win.
Yeah, I felt in game 1, he scored those 2 goals. I felt I was due for a goal at some point. He really made some nice saves, and then finally I pushed through at the end, and then once I won that first game, that really just gave me some more confidence for game 2 there.
Phenomenal job, my man, and congrats on being the Tampa Bay Lightning Club champion. How are you going to prepare going up some of the best in the world now once you're in the divisional round?
You know, I have no idea. I know there's a lot of great players that I'm just hoping to compete. I'm not going to try and do too much, just play my game and hope for the best.
Jewel, congratulations. You're $1,000 richer. You're also the Tampa Bay Lightning champion. Congrats, man.
Thanks, guys.
All right, let's take a look at the highlights. Cam, take us through exactly how Jewel got to this position.
Yeah, well, he scored early and often here in game 2. And it was actually, he got on the board early with that pretty passing play off the one-timer. Makes it 1-0 early. But then Annie answers back. And again, just a good offensive zone work. Fires that one far side. Rips that one home to make it 1-1. Then, unbelievable. Annie actually had the lead here. Made it 2-1 there, and he's fired up. And that was in the first period. But after that, it was all Jewel off the kind of a mess in front. He's able to get that one-timer back. Looks calm and collected the whole time. After that, off the rush in the second period, bang, there it is, off the power play. Gets that one, takes the lead. Later in the second, just wide open on the breakaway and able to bait Annie into the manual goalie switch. And then a 4-2 win in that sequence. And then again, just another quick passing play. He did that a lot. He gets a sly look at the camera as he's building up his lead. Still in the second period, hammers a one-timer home, and Jewel is running away with this one. Annie's stunned in the second as a 6-2 lead. Just a great performance all the way through.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at the bracket here. So this is the Tampa Bay bracket. As you see, Jewel was able to sweep the final.